Hey John, thanks for nominating us for the Ice Bucket Challenge. We're going to do this the right way and go ahead and donate $100 each online in lieu of the Ice Bucket. But we still wanted to do something fun, and instead of dumping a bucket of ice on our head, we're going to drink some iced coffee to conserve water here in the horrible drought that we're having in California.
And for everybody watching, I just wanted to share a couple facts about ALS. ALS stands for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, which is basically a degenerative motor neuron disease. It's the most common of all the 5 motor neuron diseases, which is really scary because basically people diagnosed with this will progressively lose motor function. And where it starts sometimes is actually with your tongue. So these people find difficulty swallowing and eating. They have to be fed through tubes. They lose muscular function in their hands, and eventually they stop breathing. So they can't talk, they can't move, and usually that's how people with this disease die. There is no cure for this disease. There are only treatments, and these treatments basically extend your life by a few months. They prevent or prolong essentially how long you can live before you lose the ability to breathe. 1 or 2 out of 100,000 people in the world are diagnosed with this every year, which is actually a lot if you think about it. There are 10 million people in Los Angeles, and I can't even do the math, but I think that's like 100 or 200 people a year, which is really scary. That's after 2 baseball games. Stadiums full, it's 1 or 2 people. Really scary. The median survival time after the onset is 39 months, so a little over 3 years. It's basically a death sentence, and it's really scary and it's really sad. And if you want to know more about it, you can click on the link below of a guy who's 26 years old, and he just was diagnosed. His family has dealt with this disease, and it's really scary and it's really tragic. Only 4% of people survive longer than 10 years, and one of those people is Stephen Hawking, who's been actually living with the disease for 50 years, which is extraordinary. And God obviously had a purpose for that because he has an enormous brain, and we need to know what's inside it. So, oh, and one last thing, this disease has been around for a very long time. In America, we know it as Lou Gehrig's disease. Lou Gehrig died in 1941. And 70 years later, are we only now really learning about this disease, and we still don't have treatments that really improve the lives of the people diagnosed with it. So it's really scary. I'm so excited, and I'm sure so many people in the world suffering and families are so excited that the Ice Bucket Challenge is just blowing this out of the water. So thank you, John, for nominating us. And we're gonna go ahead and drink some iced coffee. We made coffee cubes, by the way. Like,
Yep.
because who likes diluted coffee? Do you like yours black?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Nominating them? Okay. We would like to nominate our friends Sam and Marilyn Mavros,
John and Natasha Candler.
and my buddies Jordan Peele and Keegan Michael Key from the show Key and Peele.
Bottoms up.